Hey beauties, it's Riri. Today's video I'm going to be finally testing the Half Magic eyeshadow singles. I did purchase 3 shades from Ulta. I am sans makeup today so that I can really test these out for you guys and see if they're worth the hype. I have seen these literally everywhere. And if you know, you know. I love special shades, multi-chromes, duochromes, sparkly, shifty, all of the things. So I'm hoping I like these. These are $14 a piece, so fantastic deal, especially considering I have paid upwards of $25 for one special shade before. So I got these shades: Swamp Goddess, Blushing Lizard, and then Elvin Things. The Elvin Things is a crystal. Of course, we'll go through everything. The Blushing Lizard is a duochrome. And then the Swamp Goddess is also a duochrome. So what I'm going to do is prep one eye with my glitter base, as I generally do, and then do one eye with nothing on it. And then I'm also going to go in with a brush and build up on both sides, just so we can really see the impact. And do you need a glitter glue, or are they vibrant and all the pretty things by themselves? So I'll do the right eye with my Gourmande Girls glitter glue. I did purchase this myself. I do have an affiliated code with her though. It is Riri10 for 10% off. This is my all-time favorite glitter primer because of the texture and consistency of it. It is a very thin, slippy, like serum-like consistency, and it's tacky without being goopy, and it doesn't like disrupt mattes underneath, you know, obviously if you're working with mattes. And I like the fact that sometimes with more kind of flaked shadows on top of some sticky bases, it's so much that it kind of makes it crease and crack and look kind of not the best. So I'm going to apply, we'll take it off, I'll apply the second shade, we'll take it off and go from there. So first up, I'm going to go in with Swamp Goddess. I do like the packaging, and I think the price point is more than fair. I did not realize that. These must be compostable or something. Y'all, I literally know nothing about these. To recycle or compost the compact, remove the pan. That is, I like that. I like that a lot. And that's honestly probably how they're able to keep it at a lesser price point. It almost kind of feels like an egg carton. Okay, I like that. Oh, it's so pretty. So obviously this is going to come out of the pan, or the package, excuse me. And Half Magic was created by the makeup artist for Euphoria. These feel very smooth and very, whoa, and very glass-like. Okay, so this is the primed side. I'm going to do as I always do and apply with my finger. Ooh, beautiful. All right. And this is like taupey green, I would say. Ooh, that is stunning, you guys. Wowie. Let me get my little makeup wipe over here. Then I'm going to go in on this side with a different finger and apply with nothing on top. I do apologize if you hear my fan. If y'all could maybe let me know if it's annoying or not, I'd be grateful. We switched our bedroom fan into here, and it's still a little bit toasty, and I film right in front of my window, so I just, you know, I don't like being hot. I definitely feel like I'm getting more impact over here, although on both sides it's quite stunning. So I will get close, and then we will build these up and see what happens. All right, I'm going to go in with a flat shader style brush. I'm not going to add any water or anything like that. I'm going to try to see how it picks up on the actual brush. And it actually picks up pretty nicely. Ooh, that is stunning. Okay, same thing on this side. Definitely getting a little bit more impact when I layer it. Okay. Yeah, that is beautiful. Got a little bit of fallout down here. You can avoid that obviously by doing your eyes, you know, first. So that was the shade, I already forgot, Swamp Goddess. I love that. I think it's beautiful.
Facing camera with a flash on.
All right, next up is Blushing Lizard, which is a duochrome as well. I really like this packaging, y'all. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's like blue and purple. Very, very smooth. Seeing a ton of sparkle. That's so pretty. Okay, our side with the base. And I am a fan of using my fingers. I'm only kind of showing it, you know, trying to build it up just to kind of, you know, see the impact. You do not have to use your fingers though. You can go in with a silicone applicator. You can go in with an old school sponge. Whatever makes you feel like the best version of yourself. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Whew, I definitely recommend doing your eyes first. Alright, the not primed side. And I honestly even like, obviously it's a little more impactful over here, but if you are somebody that you just want like a sheer wash of like a pretty sparkle, you know, you've laid down like a darker base and you just want it to be a little bit more sporadic and just like sparkly, you could always do that too. I also sometimes will take, I'll just demo it, I kind of take and just pat, I don't really pick up much product, and then I'll like press it into the skin. So then you can kind of see I'm just left with the actual sparkle, not necessarily like the base pigment or anything like that. So this is with one layer applied with the finger. Okay, and then we will build it up, again going in with a firm shader style brush. That also picks up beautifully. And of course, if you wanted to just aim to be a little bit more precise, you could also go in with your fingers first and then layer on top with the brush. Definitely a little bit more impactful. Oh, that's so pretty. I honestly like it equally on both sides. Oh, that is beautiful.
And then on the rear facing camera with a flash.
And last up is the crystal formulation in the shade Elvin Things. Ooh, it's so pretty. I don't know if this is going to have a shift to it. I kind of feel like I am seeing a green shift in here. It's kind of like taupey to green. This feels slightly more, not firm, but it feels more like a satin type shade. Alright, primed side. Oh, pretty. Okay, this is not, I don't know why this is called a crystal. Because unless my eyes are deceiving me, I'm not seeing like a whole lot of like shimmer. It's not like super like sleek and like glass-like and fulled. It's okay. And maybe you're looking for something like this. This definitely feels more kind of firm, a little bit more kind of hard pressed, and it's more of a, like I said, more of like a satin type shade versus like the bells and the whistles. And again, I say this all the time, it does not always have to be the bells and the whistles. Yeah, this one's not my favorite. I definitely have a preference for the other two, for sure. And now obviously I'm not super familiar with these, so I don't understand why it's called a crystal. And let me try to build it up. This one you might have to spray your brush. We shall see what happens. Okay, it did okay. Now, if you are somebody and you're kind of like the reverse of me, and you're like, oh, I don't want the sparkle and the glittery whatever in here, and you don't like that, then I think that you would love this. And not that it's not pretty. It is absolutely stunning. It's just that I personally, I like a little bit more. So that one was slightly disappointing. The other two I love, and I think at the $14 price point, it is more than fair. Obviously, I cannot attest to long wearability and things like that. I will definitely come back and update you guys. But I know if I've been extremely curious about them and they literally pop up in my feed all of the time, you guys, then maybe you guys are also curious about them. Let's also show these in the rear facing with the flash on. And that is it. That is my little first impressions demo showcasing the Half Magic eyeshadow singles. Like I said, the two duochrome ones that I tried, I love them both equally. I think they're absolutely stunning. The other one is just, for me personally, and what I like in a look, it's just slightly underwhelming. It's still really, really beautiful. And maybe you are somebody that you do not want fallout, and you don't want flakes, and you don't want any type of mica or shimmer or anything like that. You just want a beautiful little shimmer shade, and there's nothing wrong with that. For me personally, I just like a little bit more, but I think for that $14 price point, I think they are great. That is it. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried these before? Do you have a favorite shade that I should try next? That is it for today. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers this year, and I can only do that with your help. So if you do see this and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up. You can also turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. There's also a new feature called the hype button. So if you see that on your end, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a hype, I'd greatly appreciate it. You can also tap the join button down below to become a channel member for some exclusive perks. I love you all. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.